Hello everyone, and welcome to the Dice Commando YouTube channel. I'm Andrew, with you here as always. This is the Commando News Network, where we cover news, updates, and happenings from around the world of gaming and other related areas. This video and others like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. Please show your support with a like and subscribe, and be sure to hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss any new videos. If you want to get involved with the channel, consider becoming a channel member. There are many benefits to channel membership, including access to our Discord, exclusive deck tech and strategy videos, and the opportunity to help create channel content. I want to sincerely thank all our channel members, as I truly couldn't do this without your support. You guys rock. Go Commando. Hello everyone, and welcome to Dice Commando, the Commando News Network. This is September 18th, 2020, and we've got news today from all of our favorites, including one heck of a week of ups and downs for Magic the Gathering. But first, let's talk EA Squadrons. So, we got a short, it's actually like, 3, 4, or 5 minutes long. It's pretty good. It's showing kind of a clip I took right here. Just a little movie getting everybody excited, kind of putting it in context. It's like a post the Death Star 2 just blew up, and they're still fighting it out, but the war's going the other way for the Empire, and kind of making you feel for the bad guys. So quite a cool thing. Look that up, check that out if you're excited about the EA Squadron stuff. Also, in other Star Wars news, we have a trailer for Mandalorian Season 2. There's a lot of exciting stuff in there. I'm not going to do any record on this one because I don't want to tick Disney off or anything like that, right? But go check it out. We've got the Ahsoka spoils in there, some other pretty big Easter eggs, so go check that out as well. So starting off with Magic the Gathering this week, it's a big week for them. This weekend is the paper Zendikar Zendikar Rising pre-release, which triggers rotation. That's why it's such a big deal. It triggers rotation out, and 2021's in, 2020's out. It's the core set, I mean. So they also released it on Magic Arena about 24 hours ago-ish, and man, what a bleeping disaster, right? So when 2021 came out in June, they actually had this kind of a similar issue where people were getting black screen login. And I'm showing right here what I saw for the better part of 18 hours was just this, not a very fun game to play. So eventually I had to do some weird stuff, and actually if you're still having this issue, what I actually had to do was go create another account, a dummy account, log into that dummy account to reset like the files, and then log back into my main account. Like, I don't know, that's not a good product, but it is what it is. So there are tricks out there you can do, but Magic basically halfway through or Wizards basically halfway through just stopped supporting it. They said, hey, yeah, we've got it back up and some people are playing, go figure it out on your own. That was basically the way they did it. So kind of a disaster there. And then it's a mess. Like Zendikar, I'm sorry, but Zendikar Rising is a mess. This whole landfall thing they have, there's decks out there. I'm showing what I'm showing right now. This was a screenshot I took. This is round 5, right? This guy, my opponent, had his entire deck in his hand. This landfall thing is going south on them real quick. I wouldn't be surprised if we have banned cards very quickly. That Cobra that generates basically pseudo infinite mana is, I don't know, this is a bad situation. So they need to get this under control if they're going to have anything going. But again, there's a lot of excitement when anything new drops, so that's what we're looking at this week with Zendikar Rising. So this week for Argent Saga was actually a big week for them because remember we have the new set coming out in middle October, and this week they were spoiling all of the new champions. So we saw the new Light Champion, the new Fire Champion. New Fire Champion looks really, really, really cool. Showing it right now. We do have a new Dark Champion who doesn't look, at least from what I understand, I mean, again, I haven't seen the full set, but doesn't look completely broken for once, so that's a welcome. That's welcome. And then blue, of course, the champion is a penguin, which I think, blue is always the dirty color in all these games for bouncing and control, but I think people are going to have a lot of fun with the penguins, probably. And then on top of that, they also posted, that was earlier today, they posted pictures of all the serial cards that are going to be in the set. This is all the stamped serial number cards that are in the set. A lot of them are looking pretty good. We do have the new Air Champion as one of them. But yeah, so go check that out all on their website. They've got everything posted up, and you can go through and check out all the spoilers of the set. So no new product to speak of this week for Star Wars Legion. However, I have seen some of the other YouTubers, Crabbox specifically, He's gotten his ATRT and his Staff Riders. He did an unboxing and put together of those, so that may have come in the pre-order. I know my store hasn't seen them yet, but they are out there for at least some people, so keep a heads up for those if those are products you're after. Fantasy Flight, though, this week did something I haven't really seen them do before. They put up a Padme Amidala 101, which is basically a how to use this operative. And I do have to admit, like, when she's a rather confused, like, she's not very straightforward, right, in terms of, like, I mean, she can point and shoot, like, that's easy, right, but her real advantage, the card she brings, is a whole bunch, it's Padme, she's not like a commander, or she's not like a trooper, and just, like, shoots up. She's all about, like, telling people, commanding the battlefield, so I think that's why they did that specifically with this one, but it was a lot of good info. It kind of helped me understand her. I'm still not interested in playing her, but I think a lot of people could be attracted to this playstyle, so go check that out as well. So most of the big and exciting news for Flesh and Blood this week is actually a little more close to home. The Bama boys of the DC team, Dice Commando team, they had wanted to get into this, and they were starting to poke around and look for product, and they were having a really hard time finding product. So they basically searched the entire state that they live in, and they were able to find some. And they just started cracking packs. And we've got some huge wins, right? One of our guys pulled an Arcanite Shard, and then he bought 3 bucks. He was able to find 3 boxes that day and bought them. This is all Crucible, of course. Gets an Arcanite Shard and a Tunic in the same random 3 boxes off the shelf. So that's a pretty big win. Congratulations, man, on those pulls. But yeah, we are, the DC team's getting excited. We're continuing to get more people through Dice Commando interested in this, as well as the rest of the world. Now we just need to make it to November, keep people entertained, and I think we're going to be in really good shape. And last but not least, let's close out with Star Wars Destiny. Man, what a week for Star Wars Destiny with all the spoilers coming for Faltering Allegiances, the fan-made 11th set of Star Wars Destiny. We had my spoilers, of course, last week, and then just after we did CNN, actually about the same time that it was being posted, the Disney Junior guys spoiled 3 more cards as well. Saw Gerrera being one of those who spawned a lot of conversation back and forth. I still can't figure out if he's good or not, but he's really, the fact that we're talking about him, I think is interesting, and it's good. And then earlier this week, the Echo Base guys got their 3 spoilers, which were focused from the video game Jedi Fallen Order. And there's some pretty good stuff in there. I've done videos on all those. If you're interested in going through and seeing those recapped and talked about, go ahead and check those videos out. But otherwise, very exciting. We expect to see, hopefully, some more spoilers as the weeks go on. But at very least, we're looking at mid-October is what they're saying for the release. In tournament news, we did have the Entourage tournament, as per normal, of course. The big news this week was Chewie Lando not Chewie. The Wookiees took it. Chewie Tarful Tribe took it, followed by Lando Anakin, and then Dengar Ventress, and then the Jawa Mill with the villain version of the Jawa Mill with Double Down, which is a pretty nasty little deck, actually. So congrats. It's great to see the Wookiees take it. That's a fun deck. I love the fact that they were able to pull out on top. That is super awesome. So again, if you're interested in getting in on the competitive, every Thursday, Entourage is firing off a tournament. And then on top of that, this Saturday, so it'll actually be tomorrow, the Entourage guys are doing an Awakenings only tournament. So I'm showing the info for that across the screen. Make sure to get in touch with them there. But yeah, you can basically, they're moving back the clock. So not only is it Awakenings only, but it's using basically what was legal when only, and when I say Awakenings only, I mean Awakenings block. So it'd be Awakening, Spirit of Rebellion, and Empire War. Not even the 2-player sets legal. Just those 3. They're walking back the clock of the errata and the points values at that point. That should be a really, really fun time, kind of a blast from the past type scenario. So make sure to go check that out if that's something you're interested in. So that'll do it for this week. Lots of exciting stuff. Very, very busy week. But hey, that's good for us all. So thank you again for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section below. And if nothing else, guys, go Commando.